Well, hello, friends. Mark Martella here for Mark's Money Matters, and welcome to Money Matters Live right here on Facebook. What I'd like to try to do here is help you break your addiction to credit and bring some sanity to your finances. And what I want to talk to you about today are credit unions and how they're different from your regular run-of-the-mill banks and what you need to know. But before I get into the credit unions, I want to give you a little rant that I have, and it's something I've been seeing more often on in my bankruptcy consults, is this get-rich-quick scam, where I've seen it in the real estate industry, where you have these people that are famous from TV. I'm going to tell you how to flip houses. But now I've seen it in other areas on online courses. And again, what they do is they show you a couple of testimonials from people who have made allegedly millions of dollars and that you can do this too. The online things, they explain to you how you do it, from the comfort of your home. But here's the part of the scam. So again, 3 reasons why people act are fear, guilt, and greed. And a lot of this relates to greed, and that's how people get taken advantage of, because they think it's a get-rich-quick scheme, and it turns out it doesn't really work. Hi there, Linda. Hope you're feeling better. And so here's the commonality between these scams that I'm seeing, is that what they do is they tell people, well, you can't afford this package. It's $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. The ones that I see with real estate, they tell people, well, you can take out this credit and put money down, and you're going to make this investment back and just pay off that credit card. What happens is they're unable to get this financing that they're being told about, or they're unable to make these sales they're told about. And so basically how the scam works is, and they coach people to do this, is to call up for credit card applications. They tell them how to do it online. They tell them how to fill out the application online, and they have them actually make misrepresentations, letting them think that their misrepresentations are legitimate, by saying, when it comes to the question, well, how much are you making? They tell them, well, you can put down how much you think you're going to make. And if you do this plan, you're going to make $100,000. You're going to make $150,000. So put that down. And because of that, they get these big credit card lines, or lines of credit. So they can get 3-4 cards, each with $10,000 to $15,000 worth of credit. And the next thing you know, they're deep into debt. They got taken by these scams, whether it's flipping houses or selling some product online that doesn't work, and then they're in trouble. And that's unfortunately when they have to come and see me. So beware of these things. Again, the common sense thing, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You live by that, you're going to stay out of a lot of trouble. So please be careful with these scams, especially where they're telling you to take out credit, where they're the beneficiary of it. There's no guarantee that you're going to get paid back from that. Now, what I'd like to talk to you about today are credit unions, and how credit unions are different than going to your local bank or even a national bank. So unlike a large bank, Wells Fargo or Bank of America, if you get one of their credit cards, those credit cards are called unsecured, meaning that if you don't make those payments, they don't have a lien on anything that they can execute on. They have to sue you and get a judgment. However, credit unions are different. So credit unions have what they refer to as members. I think it's really a fiction, but they refer to them as members. So they have this higher level that they want to protect the members of this club. And you'll have teachers unions. You'll see the Navy Federal Credit Union. And the credit unions were started to help people in a particular industry, that let's band together as teachers, as firefighters, or as a particular union, so we can help each other out. And think of, if you like It's a Wonderful Life, think of the Old Bailey Building and Loan Company. Same type of concepts. That's really more what a credit union is like. And what credit unions do is, unlike a bank, if you get a credit card from a credit union, they don't go into detail in the fine print. But unlike your other credit cards that may be in your wallet, the application that you signed for that credit card says in the fine print that that credit card is secured by the monies that you have deposited in the accounts in their bank. So if you have a CD, you have a savings account, you have a checking account, that credit that you have is secured by those accounts. What's even worse that people don't realize is that that same fine print says that that credit card is secured. If you get a car loan from them, then of course what they do is you go there for a car loan. They throw in, hey, would you like a credit card? Sure. And what happens is that credit card is secured by the vehicle. So when you first get the vehicle, you may not have any equity in it, but after 3 years, 4 years, where maybe you have $6,000, $7,000 worth of equity in that vehicle, that credit card is secured by that. So if you don't make those credit card payments, you know what they can do? They can come and repossess the car, even if you're current. And that's the big surprise. And that's the big surprise that my clients have when they have to come to me for bankruptcy. Because if things go bad, and this is what I hear so often from my clients, you know, they were so nice to me, you know, they were willing to give me this credit card, they gave me this car loan, and I went to them and told them that, hey, I'm having some trouble, can we rework the loan? And then all of a sudden they took the money out of my bank account, and they're shocked. So yes, they're nice to you when they're trying to do business with you, but when push comes to shove, they're going to do what they have to do to protect their members' interests. So if you are currently with a credit union and you do have credit cards with them or any type of loans, make sure you review that agreement that you signed. Is your car loan, are your credit cards secured by your car or your other assets? You need to know that when you're doing planning. Now, it's not the end of the world if you have to file bankruptcy, but if you have a credit card and you want to keep the car, you're going to have to make payments on it. And Nicole, so many people don't know this, and you're in an industry that's always dealing with credit unions and doing loans and stuff, and people just don't know this. That's why I call it's one of the big secrets. The first time it happened in a bankruptcy, it was a surprise to me when they said, hey, you have to pay off this credit card because we have a security interest in their vehicle. And I'm like, well, show me it. And there it is. And it doesn't matter which credit union it is. Everyone I've seen has these different types of stipulations, we'll say. And they don't disclose it. They're not telling you when you're signing up for that credit card that loan is secured by it. So again, if you have those credit cards, if you're looking to take control of your finances and you want to resolve things, start paying those off first. If you're prioritizing, you get those paid off first. And again, Linda's right. So many people don't know this, and that's really the first thing we talk about when we meet with a client. I'll look at it and they fill out a questionnaire, and we look to see, are they banking with a credit union, and then do they have a car loan? The first thing I ask them, who's your car loan with? And if we find out that the car loan is with the credit union, we advise them, and we have to do a lot of planning when that happens. So it is a unique situation that people don't know about. So keep that in mind. Again, it's not to throw credit unions under the bus. They're very helpful in the right situations, but when things are tough, and that's why you may be looking for some answers or doing your planning, be aware of these other consequences. It's not like your typical credit card that you may get from a bank. So again, if you would like more information, or if you have questions, you can always shoot me a question in the comment area. If you'd like to email me a question, my email is simply mark@markmartella.com. If you would like some free resources, go to the Money Matters website. It's just www.markmartella.com. You can go to the free resources page. We have the ultimate budget planning tool. If you're being harassed by creditors, we have some form letters there that you can send them. All these videos are on there, my past radio shows. And if you want to learn about my 5-step financial sanity solution, just go to episode 13 of my radio show, also on the website there. Listen to that, and that'll start you on the path of gaining control of your finances. Again, I'm Mark Martella for Money Matters, and remember, you have the power to choose to live a debt-free, stress-free life. Have a great week.